So that was pretty cool. A lot of times the GPS will just route you to a random gate. It might be a gate that's chained up, it might be a gate that's for resident entry only. And a lot of times the GPS doesn't help you find the other gates. You just have to find them on your own. A lot of the apartment complexes will be together. The gates will look the same, but they have different names. Whatever. So you have to figure it out. They don't always have signs.
Take the next left onto Chanel Valley Drive.
So you don't always know. You don't always know if you're at a resident gate. You don't know if you're at the right apartment gate. What's going on? And then the customers, they love to just like ignore you and be mad about it because like every Dasher does this.
Continue on Chanel Valley Drive for half a mile.
Well, this guy, because we're in Little Rock, he's fucking smart. I went to the resident gate, and so I called him, and I was like, hey, I'm at the gate. And he's like, my code doesn't work. I'll walk to you. I'm like, okay. So I park, and he walks out there, and he's being like super grateful and stuff because I think he was afraid I would be put out. And anyways, but I understood what he was doing. He wasn't going to make me go look for the regular gate and then let the code. He seen me on the map and knew that I wasn't going to get through that gate. He's probably had a Dasher come out there before, see him on.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Chanel Parkway.
You know, he's seen the Dasher at the wrong gate. The Dasher has the code and just leaves it at the gate and is like, the code didn't work. Because I've done that to people, but not at a gate that was labeled resident only. I go and find the normal gate, but it was labeled resident only. He's like, I'll come out there.
Take the next right onto Chanel Parkway.
So some people, they figure out you gotta tell us what road to go down or something. A lot of people, they just get mad about it. She said right? I don't know if she said right or left. I wasn't listening. I guess we're good. Anyways, you notice how normal everybody drives here. All the rules. Oh my god, it's so stress-free. It's so stress-free. It's so nice. It's so nice. And there's less people in general, so that's helpful as well. I'm just not sure what all I caught on video, because like, if I was in a high-stress environment and I'm trying to find a customer and I'm videoing, I don't think I'd be videoing, because I'd be like using the GPS, trying to figure out like what's wrong with the roads and stuff, or like why things aren't connected, or like why things don't really make sense, and then the drivers are going hard. Like, I was just focused on driving a lot and not filming. So being back, you know, it's like more laid back, like I can film or whatever, even though I'm like doing deliveries. Just because like I want to talk, like I want to make these videos, but I don't want to take time off of work. So here we are, blah blah blah, right? Natural state. Like I said, when I came back, I noticed they cut a lot of trees. So I don't know what's going on with that, if there's like a reason for it, if they have like a good reason for it, if they just decided to do it, or if they're working on a project, if it's for the ecosystem, or if it's for them. Like, I don't know. But I see a lot of pine trees still around, and I'm just like, ugh. Get rid of those, man. I didn't realize how good of quality of a city this is until I left and came back. Like, I haven't hit a single pothole. Not a single person has interfered with my path of movement at all. Nothing has been stressful or hard. This is such a pretty view, but you can't really tell because the camera doesn't pick it up that well. But you go up and down these mountains, you're off in nature, you know.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Chenonceau Boulevard.
And another thing is, out here in Little Rock, for some reason the apartment numbers can be really weird. Like, it does not always make sense. In the Memphis area, they all seem to somehow make sense. But out here, it's like, she just told me, like, a number, I'll give you a fake number.
Take the next right onto Chenonceau Boulevard.
She was like, just in the notes, here's the fake number, 2035.
Continue on Chenonceau Boulevard for 3/4 of a mile.
So I got to the gate, and it was closed. So I tailgated, and I got through, and I followed the GPS, and I called her. I was like, hey, I followed the GPS, took me to building 4, but I don't know what building you're at. She's like, I'm in building 2, and directed me there. And I was like, okay, thank you so much. And then when I got there, I realized what actually happened, that her door said 2305. She's on the 3rd floor, the 5th apartment. These are all fake numbers again. Okay, so let's just say
in a 1/4 mile, turn right onto Arkansas 10 East.
So, I'm not sure if that was also the gate code, but that was all she put in the notes. And when I called her, she was like, did you not get my text message? I was like, oh, no, I did not get a text message.
Turn right onto Arkansas 10 East, then turn left onto Ranch Boulevard.
The note that said 2305, and she's like, yeah, I'm in building 2 on the 3rd floor. And I was like, okay. So I got up there to the 3rd floor, and she said, hand it to me. And I'm like, well, why is she not like out here waiting for me if she never gave me an apartment number? And I look at the apartments, I'm like, oh, duh, the apartment number is what she gave me. So I knocked on the door, handed it to her, and I was like, I didn't
turn left onto Ranch Boulevard.
You just told me that too. I was like, I did not realize that. But that's another thing about driving here, is I can film more, because the way it is, like, I was able to switch lanes without overreacting.
In 1/2 mile, turn left onto Buckland Road.
That's not what I mean to say. What I mean to say is I was able to switch lanes without it being so congested that I had to know, like, way in advance before the GPS even told me. Because that's how it was there. It was like, I would have to look at the GPS because it wouldn't tell me until it was too late. I'm like, there's already a line of cars there. I can't turn that way that you want me to turn, or do that thing you want me to do. So here, I can half-ass listen to her, and I'm still going to make it. So that's pretty neat.
Take the next left onto Buckland Road.
Blow up Santa Claus. I went to a nursing home earlier today. I went to like 2 or 3 nursing homes today. I don't know what the deal was. But,
in 800 feet, turn right onto Buckland Place.
It's like December 12th. I don't know if that has anything to do with checks or not. But, what did she just tell me? Here? Or what? You know what? I think I can.
Turn right onto Buckland Place.
She takes so long sometimes. Alright. Oh, I did.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Buckland Place.
Anyways, I went to a senior citizen home, and they had to blow up Santa Claus pushing an elf in a wheelchair, and I was like, wait, shouldn't the elf be pushing Santa in the wheelchair? Anyways, well.
Take the next left onto Buckland Place, then your destination will be on the right.
Let's head.